Personal reflections. Reading this memoir feels like sitting quietly with someone who is telling you how they became who they are. There is no arrogance. There is no attempt to impress. Just a sincere voice, sharing how books filled the empty spaces of a difficult childhood. One of the most powerful emotions the book evokes is recognition. Anyone who loves books knows that feeling of finding a story that speaks only to you, even when the people around you don't understand why it matters. Mark Hodkinson's experience reminds us that reading is not always a social activity. Sometimes it is an act of survival, a way to stay connected to hope. His childhood home was noisy, chaotic, and unpredictable. Books gave him order, meaning, and a sense of personal direction. Another point that stays with me is how reading helped him discover identity. Not the identity given by society or family, but the identity built slowly through imagination, curiosity, and the courage to think differently. Many people believe that reading is simply consuming information. But in this memoir, reading becomes something much deeper, a conversation with oneself. Every book Mark read added a layer to his understanding of the world, and also a layer to his understanding of himself. What impressed me most is that Mark did not become a reader because someone encouraged him. He became a reader because something inside him insisted on searching. This makes his story universal and inspiring. It tells us that passion does not require permission. It only requires commitment. Today, in our modern world, we are surrounded by screens and distractions. But this memoir reminds us of the quiet power of holding a book, turning the pages slowly, and allowing words to reshape our thinking. For me, this book is a celebration of small beginnings. A boy with no books at home becomes a man who lives by books. A child who felt alone in his love of reading grows up to share that love with thousands of others. It is a gentle reminder. Where you start is not where you have to end. And every book you open can be a small step toward a different life. These are the thoughts for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope this introduction encourages you to pick up the book yourself. See you next time.